Hello, and welcome back to more of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, unique and required weapons only. So, last time, we started up on the Champion's Ballad. Now, if you're wondering why I'm streaming at 11 today, I have the day off because today is Independence Day here in the USA. Happy Independence Day, everyone here. And I have stuff to do at my normal stream time. Namely, I will be doing an Independence Day celebration with my Bible study. Master Sword is done. We'll pull out, we'll pull out the Boulder Breaker. And it's done. Okay. And now we'll pull out, Ancient Blade Saw. So since I'll be doing, I'm going in the complete wrong direction, aren't I? Oh, not. It's over there. Okay. So, yeah, I am. I'm going in the complete wrong direction. Come on, it's over there. Yeah, this is where I'm going. Okay. So yeah, anyway. Because I'm doing, that thing at my normal stream time, instead, I decided... totally forgot to turn on the timer. Whatever. Anyway, I decided that instead of doing a bonus stream today, for my day off, I would just move my normal stream up to an earlier time. We're not doing it at 9, though, we're doing it at 11, because normally this is a 4-hour stream, so I decided I'd just have it at the normal time, just, earlier. Right, there's a shrine at the bottom of this, isn't there? Yeah, there is. It's all the way down there. That's fun. Build and release. I see. That's not gonna work. That should be good enough. Also, because I'm streaming at such awkward hours I might eat on stream, I have prepared a sandwich in case I get hungry. If I do not get hungry, I'll just not eat the sandwich. But if I do, and put it in the fridge. But if I do get hungry, it's there. I do still have Rivali's Gale, so let's go up. If you do not have Rivali's Gale, getting out of this pit is an absolute pain.
Yeah.
Good day. You need something. I defeated it. What? You defeated the Frost Talus in Cold Snap Hollow? I never would have thought a Hylian could take down something that big. No offense. Well, that's a relief. If that thing had wandered this way, the entire village would have been in danger. It's not much, but I'd like to reward you for your trouble. Silver Rupee. Honestly, the ore that I got from it was much more worth it.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Nope, we have to go higher. Okay. There we go. To the one who approaches this divine beast, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange for Meadow's emblems, you will be granted the chance to tread through the realm of memories. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a world within your mind. The truth is much deeper than you know. Remember how we took on this thing with one Forest Dweller's Bill and the Master Sword? It has a little more health now. This illusory realm was created from the depths of your memories. The enemy you shall face is a product of the fear that dwells within. You must overcome this fear to proceed. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. Basically, this is what Rivali had when he was doing this. A 100 years ago. Illusory Realm, Windblight. Okay, so, first off we have the Snowquill headdress, trousers, and tunic, which the set bonus is unfreezable, which is not going to help us at all. For shields, we have none. There are no shields. Rivali did not have a shield. For bows, we have a falcon bow, a duplex bow, and a phrenic bow. We have 100 arrows and 5 bomb arrows. We're not going to run out of arrows. I think that's the point there. We'll run out of bows before we run out of arrows. And we have a feathered edge as our only attack, is our only weapon for standing on the ground. That's not going to be helpful. As for our healing, we have half a heart there, 1 whole heart there, and 1 whole heart there. Yay! There we go. I knocked him to the ground, and now it's time to destroy this guy. And he's... okay, fine, whatever. He's close enough. Where's the... up? Oh, come on. Let me up. Ow. Let's go ahead and eat up all of our healing. I mean, I may as well, right? That'll knock him down. Okay. Urbosa's Fury for the win. Definitely good to get that one first, by the way, because it's just that powerful. And it's back in what, 5 minutes now? 4 minutes? Yeah, 4 minutes. can't find the updraft. Here we go. Oh, it's doing that again. Let's just hide back here. Done. They can't hit me from here. Done. That was a much longer fight than before now, wasn't it? Hello, player 2 joined. Welcome to the stream. We just finished the Illusory Realm Windblight. How are you doing today? Perhaps meeting you here was no coincidence. This is a perfect spot for you to get lost in your thoughts, as well as a perfect spot for me to write a song. Wandering around here and listening to anecdotes about Champion Rivali has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor him in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Va Meadow, which Rivali himself mastered. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Rivali. Recall Meadow's champion of flight, before he fell to his fateful plight. Rivali's feat was a wonder to see, so the princess made her plea. This is over by the fight range.
Not enough. I must stay in the eye of the whirlwind. Must push myself harder.
Seems Rivali's gale is a little harder than he made it look to be.
Your Highness, it's rude to eavesdrop.
My apologies. I went to the village and I was told I could find you here.
You have need of me to defeat Calamity Ganon. To slay the beast once and for all. It will be my great pleasure.
Thank you, Rivali. If we work together, I'm certain we'll be able to defeat...
However,
4 targets at once. Or 3 at once, right here. Wow. And there's the rest of the 20.
I know I play the biggest part in helping that... that little knight with the darkness-sealing sword, correct? Well, if he loses his confidence after seeing me in action, don't come crying to me.
He had a reason for his confidence. It seems the Rito champion was not one to share his feelings. So, what do you think of Champion Rivali's song? By writing a song that highlights the hidden feelings of Champion Rivali, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I feel much more confident that I can do those missing lyrics justice.
I truly never imagined you would do so well. Regardless, Rivali's Gale should be more efficient than ever. As you are, I guess it's theoretically possible for you to best Ganon.
Rivali's Gale Plus. Now requires less time to recharge. Okay, so that's done. I want to turn on Champion's Ballad. And also, I have a lot of shrines up in the Hebra area to go and grab. I've already grabbed a few of them, but we're not done yet. So first up, we're going to go and grab this one because it's on the way. But before I go and do that, of course, same thing as last time. Champion Descendant. 1,000 times thank you. But never mind that now. I'm happy to answer anything I can. Tell me about Rivali. You're curious about Master Rivali. Ho-ho! Hoo-hoo! What perfect timing! We recently found the Diary of Rivali. We were all excited to locate such a personal item of the champion's. However, not just anyone has the right to read something of that nature. And that is why I left Hebra in charge of it, since he so admires Master Rivali. Diary of Rivali? Hoo-hoo! The historic Diary of Rivali was recently found at the flight range that our champion so adored. Seba took the diary to his home for safekeeping. Where's Seba? Where's Seba? He has not been in the village lately. Oh, okay. He's the one over at the flight range. Okay. Bye. Okay. It was right over here. Here we go. Read the Diary of Rivali, the Rito legend. I won another archery competition today. As one would expect, the village can't stop talking about my winning streak. In short order, I've managed to break all of the previous records and set an insurmountably high bar. Everywhere I go, I receive praise and affirmations that I am the pride of the Rito. I could get used to this. The elder asked me what I would like as a prize for my achievements. I told him I wish for an archery training ground. If I am to keep this up, I need somewhere to train at varying elevations. I'm hoping to master a new move I've dreamed up. I keep pushing my archery skills to the limit. My dive is ideal, but the ensuing ascent is not as smooth as I wish it was. I must return to the flight range again tomorrow. There I will become stronger, better. I won't rest until I succeed. The Rito children look up to me. I hear they wish to start training at the flight range too. Perhaps it's not a bad idea to allow everyone to use my training space. These are dangerous times, after all. Tomorrow I will try a new strategy I've been devising to control the updraft. I refuse to believe it's impossible. There's a persistent rumor in town that Calamity Ganon's resurrection is imminent. It can't be true, right? A few years ago, scientists dug up an ancient mechanical beast called Meadow. It was supposedly used to fight Ganon. Hyrule's royal family is in search of someone to pilot the beast. They say to do so requires something beyond skill. They say one's soul must contain an incredible sacred power for a divine beast to recognize them as master. They should have just asked for me by name. To control the divine beast and defeat the Calamity would finally allow me to prove myself to the world. Hyrule's princess stopped dawdling and asked me to pilot the divine beast. I asked what our plan is. I wish I hadn't. It is completely absurd. The divine beasts are little more than backup for some Hylian knight who has the honor of fighting Calamity Ganon. Me! A sidekick! I thought of declining, but then she looked me dead in the eye and held my gaze as she said, "We must protect the precious life of this land from the Calamity's grasp at all costs. Hyrule needs you, Revali." It was so corny I almost died. But I won't soon forget the look in her eyes. She meant it with all of her heart. I thought Hylians only thought of themselves, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. I'm going to accept, of course, but out of self-respect, I'm going to let her sweat it out a bit longer. Hyrule's princess is coming by to ask for my answer tomorrow. She will surely be overcome with joy when I accept. And her timing is exceptional. I am close. So close to mastering my new move and showing everyone what I'm capable of. When they see it, they'll know without a doubt it should be me fighting Ganon instead of that pathetic knight. I can see it now. The king and princess and the knight all on their knees begging for me to defeat Ganon for them. They'll say, "Please, Master Revali, please use your otherworldly skills and intellect to defeat Calamity Ganon." I look forward to that day. I journeyed to Hyrule Castle for an inauguration ceremony. I now bear the grand title of Champion. Meaningless pomp, if you ask me. If true strength relied only on title and uniform, everyone would be a champion. I do like the blue scarf, though. That annoyingly silent knight was as emotionless as usual. I can never tell what's on his mind. Likely nothing at all. Somehow I can't help but believe the stories about him beating adult knights in swordplay when he was Somehow, I can't help but believe the stories about him beating adult knights in swordplay when he was only a child. Still, he doesn't stand a chance against me. There's no one alive who can keep up with my aerial combat. That reminds me, it's about time I came up with a fitting name for that new move I created. What kind of name would be worthy? Revali's something. Tornado? Whirlwind? Masterpiece? The princess came to the village on official business, along with her shadow, that insufferable knight. I tried to talk to him while the princess met with the elder, but he was his usual quiet self. Why do people like him so? I also gave him the privilege of seeing me perform Revali's Gale. Nothing. No reaction at all to my impressive feat. I showed it to him, even knowing that there was a chance of failure, since it's still so new. He must truly be slow-witted. I tried to provoke him into facing me, but to no avail. It's like talking to a stone. Our interactions were a waste of time, so I flew off to find solace with Meadow. What's wrong with that guy? Daruk informed me that we have been asked to escort the princess to Lanayru. We're to see the princess off at dawn at the mountain's base and meet her there when she returns at sunset. Must I participate in this nonsense? Though, I still remember that look on the princess's face. When she asked me to pilot the divine beast, she was not only determined, she seemed desperate. She's aware that she can't fulfill her sacred duties, and anyone can see how it weighs on her. It's difficult for me to comprehend the troubles of the talentless, but I'm trying. It's not that I dislike the princess. She tries her hardest. It's simply not good enough. No, I don't think I can spare the time to send her off in the morning, but perhaps I will fly over to greet her at sunset. Perhaps that alleged stealing power will show her some mercy and finally awaken this time. So, there's Rivali, and what he thought of all of this. Next up, I need to go and get some shrines. So, here's how you get there. You might note I can't actually get there from just walking through the crack. No, you have to make Link's profile narrower. I thought you could climb through it. How do you... Oh, right, you have to go around the backside somehow, right? It was... There we go. It's over there. I knew they marked it, it's just I didn't know where. Here we go. And done. Just a brief swim through some thankfully not cold water. And we can get up here. And promptly freeze Link. Okay. Alright. Well, that was a little frustrating, but I got here. And 96 out of 120 shrines. That might actually be off now that I think about it. Because of the bonus shrines. Let's see. Steady thy heart. I think I know what I need to do here. Walk slowly. On this maze of spikes. And also skip some. So were you wondering what's the Snow White birdie at the top of the giant tree? I'll show you. When we get all the way up here, his stamina will recharge, which is great because now we can see the Snow White birdie. See? Looks like a bird, doesn't it?
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Rivali's gale just comes back so fast. Don't let looks fool you, though. There's a couple of guardians wandering around on top, or at least one anyway, wandering around on top of that bird's wings, huh? But if we come all the way down here... Yeah, so you can see the Guardian down there. In the bird's stomach is a shrine. You knew that from the moment we accepted the quest because it said it was a shrine quest. Mother Shino Shrine. The Bird in the Mountains. Complete. And it's a major test of strength. Yay! Seriously? The Great Eagle Bow is badly damaged. Already. Fine. Well, I know a decent time at which that would be not terrible for me to go back and fix it, so...
Yeah!
Huh. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. Population, us. Hey, wait a second. You hiked all this way to meet the best there ever was at shield surfing, right? No. Really? Are you sure? It's not like I was expecting visitors today. I'll let you surf, if you don't mind a little attention from a former pro, that is. Not for free, though. There's a 20 rupee fee for every try. Yes. Smart choice. I always say, if you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is, how serious are you really? Now let's get straight to the slopes. Follow me. You need a rundown on how this works. Yes. Wow, you seem serious about this. Not very surfer-like, but okay. I'll boil it down for you. Shield surfing is all about how fast you can make it to the bottom of the hill. Quick check. You do know how to surf, right? And just hold out your shield and then hop onto it in mid-jump. For this course, I don't care if you stay on your shield or not. You can go so fast that you start to fly for all I care. What I suggest is starting simple with a basic course, so we can take a look at your downhill fundamentals. Straight down from here, you'll see a big bridge. Why don't you start by surfing your way there? It's a pretty no-frills course, but it'll help me get a beat on where you're at with your technique. If I dig the way you surf, I'll let you advance to the next step, but we can go down that hill when we get to it. I want to see you shred out there. You ready? On your mark. This shield has the lowest friction of any shield at all. That's why I'm using it. It's so low, it's basically assumed by the people who know those metrics that it's pretty much just hovering above the ground. And time! I'll wait right here for you to come back. Thankfully, we don't have to actually make that trek. You clocked at 46 seconds. Pretty average time, all told. I'm not too keen on letting you move on, but... well, I'll make it your call. You comfy where you are, or do you want to push ahead anyway? Do your worst. Let's put the test aside for now and just act you straight out. What does shield surfing really mean to you? Shrug. That's what she wants. Are you pulling my leg? Though, these days I'd probably answer the same way. Shield surfing is how we express a passion that we can't put into words. Surfing is its own meaning. Funny, I started out thinking I'd teach you a few tricks, but I ended up learning something pretty important. I think you'll be just fine on the advanced course, but don't make me regret that decision, okay? Haha. So, want to hit the slope one more time? Advanced course? Sure. Let's see how far your practice has gotten you. Once you clear the advanced course, you can earn special shields for beating certain times. How's that for incentive? Except, it looks like you have all the shields you can carry. Ditch one or I can't give you your proper reward. You must be cold. I'll see you back to the cabin. You can warm up a bit there before you go. So yes, if you're running low on shields, this is where you get more. Thanks for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you beat your record the next time we meet. I have really nice shields right now, and the shields that she gives are not as nice as the ones I'm carrying, actually. So, for right now, I'm gonna just move on. If I do run lower on shields, though, well, I'll be coming back here. Now, she has a bunch of shields on display. This is the kite shield. It is the best shield for surfing, aside from the ancient shield. Then we have the fisherman's shield, which is one of the worst. Traveler shield. Blazing shield. Hunter shield. Wooden shield. Soldier shield. And knight shield. She doesn't have anything else on to play? That's fine. Alright. Oh, no, she does. The royal shield. Despite the royal shield taking the centerpiece, the kite shield is way better for shield surfing. The kite shield is also found only inside shrines, as far as I'm aware, and from winning it from her. I've never actually obtained one. Also, if you want to cook anything, here's a cooking pot. There's not really many cooking pots out in the middle of nowhere like this, so... Next up, I want to go get this shrine. But yeah, if you're wondering, so we just did the beginner's course, which takes me from about here down to there. You can see it on the stuff here. So yeah, it goes from here down to there, and then warps you back. Advanced course, you take the same route, and then you go all the way down to the hot spring. It actually stops just shy of the hot spring, but yeah, around here. So, hey, it is a longer course. It takes about 2 minutes to finish. There's other hot springs in the area. There's one here, and there's one over here. So, even though Hebra is really, really cold, that's not to say there's nothing around here that's warm. I'm gonna actually check out the hot springs, because I'm pretty sure there's Koroks there, if nothing else. And then I need to go and get that shrine. Oh, it's that kind. Right, this one! I hate this particular one. Okay, so here's how you do this one. That is the only way to get it, by the way. You have to shield jump over it in order to get it started. Because if you're not already shield surfing by the time it starts, you are not getting that. A major test of strength. Hooray! Thank you. Ancient Spear broke, that's fun. Okay. Ancient Sword. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. It hasn't had a chance to respawn.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Well, I guess we're waiting a little longer to get another one. Okay. In the meantime, then, let's see. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Yep. Okay, awesome. I found it. Now to get a snowball there. There will be some provided at the top. Here we go. And now we're going to do the thing I like to call save and try again. So there are 3 snowballs up here. We can pick them all up, but if we don't get this, then it just then the snowball breaks, and or 4 at the top, I guess. If we don't get this, the snowball breaks, and then we have to just save and reload, because it doesn't... There aren't any more. Yeah, like that. So, I'm trying to walk a snowball down there. Because it's an absolute pain to do this otherwise. That works. That works too. Alright, now I think I should get a large enough snowball. Finally! Ah. This is the Hebra Great Skeleton. There are 3 of such large skeletons. And now I have pictures of all 3. Toquomo Shrine. And thankfully, he decided this was enough of a trial. And we get a blessing. Royal Claymore, with attack up plus 19. That's really nice, but I can't use it. Alright, I think I'm going to actually eat my sandwich. That's wonderful. Let's see. We'll put on Ancient Sword. There's one of my 10 fairies. Ancient Plate Saw. There we go. My goodness, that was painful. I need his stuff. Yeah. Savage Lionel Crusher. This Lionel-made two-handed weapon is immensely heavy thanks to a rare metal from Death Mountain's peak. The power of its downward swing is in a class all its own. Alright, see you later, Skull Kid. Shift and lock. Ooh, that one's nice. Also, I need to picture this. Sawhorse. Ow. Let's go. For another quest, I need a Sawhorse picture. For once, we're entering a labyrinth from its entrance. The North Lome Labyrinth. You who have reached this point, proceed onward through the maze and you will receive a blessing as a reward. on the cliff. A shield issued to the Hylian royal family's immediate guard detail. It boasts a high defense, but these days it's more a collector's item due to its ornamentation. And here we go. That's the last of the labyrinths. Barbarian leg wraps. These leg wraps were favored by a warlike tribe from the Farron region long ago. They're adorned with traditional markings that bolster your fighting spirit to raise your attack power. I've traveled to the east and the west in my great hunt for information, and now I find myself here in the freezing north. I heard there was a stall horse in this area, but I can't take it any longer. It's too cold to look anymore. A stall horse. Beep beep. You just set off Wanell's intuition sensors. You're interested in the stall horse too, huh? I just wanted to see this creepy stall horse monster once with my own eyes. If it really does exist, it'd be such a big scoop. But, well, I can handle all kinds of dangers and hazards, but this cold? Ugh, I can't stand it! Can you handle this task for me? I'll even reward you. All I need is a picture, or some notes. I can do it. Good answer! There's a rumor that can be found with stacoblins in the North Tabantha snowfield. Some have reported it all the way on the other side of the snowfield, to the east, right in front of these bizarre ruins. Good luck. I'm really counting on you. How goes it? Did you find the stall horse? Last I'd heard, it supposedly wanders around North Tabantha snowfield near the weird ruins to the east. Found it. What? This is the bony horse? That stall horse. It's a monster! The sight of this is going to haunt my dreams for weeks, but this picture is still amazing. Yep, that picture's all I need. Oh, thank you. This is a great picture. It'll be perfect inspiration for the article I'm going to write. Here's your reward, just as I promised. Silver rupee. I hope we get a chance to work together again in the future. So there's that. Next up. My theory is that the Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to an extended ice age. My theory is that the Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a violent volcanic eruption. My theory is that the Leviathans of ancient times went extinct due to a sudden cataclysmic drought long ago. Oh, pardon me. I've gotten ahead of myself. Ahem. Why did the Leviathans go extinct? That is the question we scientists are trying to answer. However, we haven't yet located any Leviathan remains, so we're stuck with theories for the time being. But we do have a general idea of where such remains might be found. The Elden Mountains in the northeast, the Hebra region in the northwest, and the Garuda region in the southwest. The climates of these regions are rather extreme. You've got the look of someone who's done a fair bit of adventuring. Would you be willing to find these Leviathan bones and draw a picture of them? What I especially want is to see is the head of the animal. If you can just get a bit of it in the picture, that'd be adequate. Do this for me, I'll give you 300 rupees as a reward. Leave it to me. Excellent, you are a lifesaver in the most literal sense. I'll be waiting here with your 300 rupees. I really need to see those Leviathan bones from the Elden region. I've got it right here. This is wonderful. With this, I'll finally be able to prove that the Leviathans went extinct as a result of a massive volcanic eruption. Please assist my brothers with their research goals as well. I'd really like to see the Leviathan skeleton in the Hebra region. I've got it right here. Amazing! It's as if I'm seeing the real thing. This is precisely the evidence I needed to prove that the Leviathans went extinct due to a harsh ice age. Please help my other brothers out in the same way. I must see that Leviathan skeleton from the Gerudo region. I've got it right here. I cannot believe my eyes! You are really good at drawing! Yes, drawing. That's definitely what I did. What I also want to point out is that while all three of the Leviathans are really close in size, none of the heads look the same. None of them. So they must have been three completely different creatures, or similar creatures with very different backgrounds. I mean, the one in the Hebra region looked like it had the head of a snake, roughly, but the others are very different. With this, I'll finally be able to prove that the Leviathans went extinct due to a catastrophic drought. Whoa, you got pictures of all three Leviathan skeletons. Thank you. Here's the reward we agreed upon. Your pictures will do wonders for our research. Thanks again. There we go. That's what I came here for. And since I'm here, I may as well cook. Let's try. Yep, this is the furthest I've ever gotten. Okay, awesome. So, I tried taking the raft last time. That didn't work out too well. So this time we're gonna do a different route. Ah, it's over there. Ah, goodbye. Goodbye. Open. Shock arrow. Awesome. Goodbye to you. So the fun thing about all of this water is that bokoblins can't swim, and if they touch water, they die. So if I can just get them off the platform, then I win. Bye. Like Poco Spear. And I win. It's not that case with Lizalfos, but it is the case with Moblins as well. No! Ah, that's the most I've ever done! Darn it. Ah, it's the best I've ever done. Okay. I applaud your courage in coming here. The locations that will be revealed to you are trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. That's our race.
Oh?
This stone monument has survived for 10,000 years. What secrets does it hold?
Oh?
What's this? A traveler in the land of flames. Are you truly able to withstand the heat? I know it's not my business, but I'm rather concerned. It must be that you applied an ample amount of fireproof elixir just as I did. Is that so? Nope.
Oh?
How about that? You must have a natural ability to withstand heat, intense heat, just like the Gorons. No, I'm wearing their fireproof stuff. As for me, if I don't use fireproof elixir, I go from a bard to a baked bird. Well, never mind my musings.
Oh?
Look, as expected, there's one here too. One of the monuments mentioned in my teacher's unfinished song. I wonder if my teacher ever contemplated this very song at this very spot. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials that champion Daruk overcame. Allow me to sing it for you. Crawling flame on a mighty peak. Rudania's champion, never weak. The hero's power shall grow. The trials monuments show. 1. Stop a titan of molten stone. 2. Follow rings of light alone. 3. Survive lava's fiery fate. Champion, trials await. So, did it move you? By steeping myself in the legends of the champions, I'm beginning to form a deeper understanding of them. This will prove invaluable in writing the key verses of the song. I can imagine it vividly, the champion's vigilance from 100 years ago.
Oh.
My teacher always advised that, to write good songs, one must travel the world and meet lots of people. That is why I spend my days afoot, talking to anyone who will listen. I was lucky enough to meet with Yunobo and Bluto in Goron City, both of whom knew much about the Goron champion. They regaled me with some rather interesting stories.
Oh.
I'm certain the stories they shared will help greatly in my efforts to accurately write the song's key verses. Alright, so this one is showing this part of Death Mountain. That's our race. Next up, we have... yeah, over there. That will be our puzzle. And then lastly, we have this over here. Oh, that particular spot is... oh, that's a crab. Okay, I can see the crab over there. So, that is our fight. It's over here. Yeah, so race, puzzle, and fight. First, though, I need to go to Goron City. Just over there. Hello. It's hot for so early in the day. This is business talk, but diamonds. Fine. Sure. No. I know I had at least 10, because I went and made a whole bunch. Let's see. I still have 6, but I don't have 10. I'll know when I'm there, by the way. I didn't even know that anyone came out here. Who are you?
Yeah!
Hey there, it's hot today. How great! A Hylian here? Does this mean... are you going to visit Lord Daruk's turf? Daruk's turf? That's right, I'm following the great Daruk's footsteps too. In fact, I hear Lord Daruk defeated a huge monster at Lake Darman. I wonder what the monster looked like. Ah, he's here just for this. Okay. You see that huge gust? Let's take a picture, eh? Unknown, right? Now it has... Igniotalus Titan. This monster is an Igniotalus subspecies that is camouflaged as molten rock. It lives in lava for many years before emerging at an enormous size. It is wildly powerful and emits a tremendous amount of heat, causing a constant updraft in its vicinity. This monster is so fearsome that it has earned the title of Titan. I want ice arrows. There's that. Boulder Breaker. I don't want to be on its back when it goes down. Woo, that was close.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
I think you can see why I wanted 2 levels of attack up. Amiya Omuna Shrine. Moving targets. So I heard a thing. Instead of cannons, you can use that. I wouldn't explode! I hit L! There we go. That is funny, though, that, instead of using the cannon, you can just use a bomb arrow. Diamond! Awesome. Back up to 6. I think that might be what I want. Well, I can't always do this method. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for the last one, too. If I can. I need to get this thing out of the way. I don't know, that might be able to do it. If that's not able to do it, then my bomb arrows will. Alright, bomb arrow. Because, well, as much as I like, this use of the cannons, I also like being able to do that quickly. And cheesing it is very fun. Cheesing it is very fun, just as much as doing it correctly. Alright, let's go. This is gonna be the close for today. Resourcefulness, yes. Bomb arrows. Okay. Redania's emblem. The commemorative symbol of fire trials completion by one who wishes to control a divine beast. Collecting 3 emblems will lead to a new challenge. Collect 3 emblems to open the path to a new challenge. 2 remain. So as I said, that's it for today. When we come back next time, I still have the race and the puzzle to do. So I'll be doing that. And then, of course, heading back up to Rudania. I like how... So, when you... Why does it say error? In the bottom left. That's supposed to be my completion percent or something? Whatever. What's my favorite game? Good question. That is a good question. I don't know. My favorite game that I've played in the recent past would probably be Crosscode, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's going to be the close for today. We've started into Champion Daruk's song, and I broke my Great Eagle Bow, so I'll be working on getting that back as soon as the Swallow's Bow respawns. Yeah. Anyway, so that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.